Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get full damage, no shard swapping, so only 2 blade barrages. This way is honestly way better. Not having to do a shard swap is really nice. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Good. Okay, we got that. Gonna shoot more seekers out. But not when I'm down here, so I'll only shoot like 4 out and then he'll be done. No shard swapping. I could have gotten another grenade off before I did that. Kind of makes what I did a little worthless. There it is. That is full threshold damage without swapping shards once. That is all you would need for a solo. This just got made a lot simpler. I'm gonna run second floor, even though I really don't have a point to. I didn't get a stun to go through. Sure, I hit the stun, but if he doesn't stay down, uh, well, stunning is complicated, but needless to say, I didn't get the stun to go through. So, since the symbols aren't perfect, it's not really possible. Unless the next few symbol sets are fucking amazing. And by amazing, I mean like the best symbol sets you've seen in Destiny history. And they are not. I didn't even go to the right side. Alright, so I'm going to go over the loadout. Wipe real quick. Alright, so basically, shit doesn't really matter too much. I'm running Elemental Charge, Melee Wellmaker here, so that I can get the wells. Using Font of Wisdom just for getting my super back a little bit faster. Ashes to Assets also helps a little bit with that. For damage phase, what you want to do is you're going to want to have, you're stacking Charge Light and Radiant on Witherhoard, which helps you get a lot of damage off, because you can double stack Witherhoard, 1 on the ground, 1 on the Caretaker. Does a lot of damage. So you're going to be using this. You're going to start by throwing a Witherhoard. You're going to get a Radiant melee on the way. As long as the Fan Fire, which I'm using here, kills it, you'll get it back, simply because of how, you know, the aspects and whatnot work. So you'll get it back. You'll activate Radiant. I'll go over these in a second, which allows you to then have extra damage on the Witherhoard. So you shoot one on his body. You swap off before you throw your grenade, because what you do is there's a very specific set. You can look back at it in the video, but it should be grenade, fanfire, grenade, dodge, grenade, fanfire, grenade. You should be able to get another grenade off, and then a blade barrage, and then another grenade. I just fucked it, but it doesn't really matter. Going into second plate, you'll want to put a Witherhoard down before you get on, and then try to replicate that with a grenade, fanfire, grenade, dodge, grenade if you can. You might not be able to. You just do that basic set for each plate. You use a blade barrage only when you get outside of that comfort zone of doing that whole thing, because usually how it works is you only need to use a blade barrage at like the end. You don't really need to use it halfway in between. It depends on whether you get your dodge back, which is why I have mods set up on the arms. I'll show you in a second. But you want to know what the things I'm using. This to get my melee back. Knife trick because it's just easy to kill things with. You need trip mines for this. I'm using knock 'em down and on your mark because gunpowder gamble just isn't going to do shit for you in this encounter. I've tried it a lot, so is Snaz when we were theory crafting this together. Fragments, Solus, Ashes, Singeing, Torches, Char. For Young Ahamkaras, we got Bolstering Detonation and Focusing Strike, Elemental Charge, so I can get charged with light for high energy fire. 4 into the light mods. I'm using Font of Wisdom Ashes to assets to help me get my super back just a little bit faster. Melee Wellmaker, double solar damage resist. Only running that because the artifact mod, the Armor of the Undying, there's no void damage, so there's no point to use it. I'm running pretty high resilience just for the sake of not dying. I'm running a mobility mod here just so I can get a little bit faster on the dodge, just for a little itty bitty more consistency. Doesn't help most, not like 99% of the time it doesn't help, but for that like 1% you want to have it. Classy Restoration, Solar Fulmination. I'm using Linear Scouger for like Final Stand, which isn't really important, but that should be Bolstering Detonation Focus Strike is very specific. I'll let you know because class ability energy, you're getting a lot back, so you have your class ability to use, so you can go back into it. Because when you probably saw Snaz's, I'll link it down below. But when Snaz used, I think he was using double of the stasis grenade kickstart, so he'd get some of it back, but he wouldn't get all of it back. The reason why I swapped to this is because with that setup, you don't get infinite grenades back. If you did, it'd be amazing, but you don't. So I went with this setup because you can continually spam that setup. So you can do, usually you can do a grenade, fanfire, grenade, dodge, grenade, and then you should be able to grenade again. No, sorry, I'm gonna repeat that. Grenade, fanfire, grenade, dodge, grenade, fanfire, grenade, dodge, grenade if you're lucky. And then you can put like blade barrage on top of that. And then get another grenade off on a single plate if you're like really fast. Stacking with a horde whenever you can. Feet and body, just keep track of what you have on so you don't like double down on feet because it won't do any extra damage. But that's basically what you want to do. I just wanted to work around having to use Shards of Galanort. I hate that fucking exotic. Fuck that exotic! Anyways, see ya.